Wood is a precious resource, and harvesting it properly is an art. Join lumberpro to discover the technology, techniques, and interesting stories behind each tree. The circular saw blade is the most critical component, made of high-strength steel alloy with razor-sharp teeth evenly spaced around the edge. This blade is attached to a flexible hydraulic arm that adjusts the cutting angle and depth based on tree size. A powerful engine at the back supplies energy to spin the blade at extremely high speeds. As the machine approaches a large tree, its arm moves forward, positioning the saw blade. A sensor system measures the tree trunk's size to adjust the cutting angle and force. The circular saw begins spinning rapidly, producing a powerful whirring sound. When it makes contact with the bark, the sharp teeth slice through the wood effortlessly. Sawdust flies in all directions, forming a fine dust cloud. The machine pushes the saw deeper, cutting through the tree's tough core. Within seconds, the trunk shakes, a deep cut appears, and the tree crashes to the ground with a loud thud. Once the tree is fallen, the forestry machine doesn't stop but quickly moves to the trunk. An automatic clamping system secures the base while the circular saw continues cutting, slicing the trunk into shorter logs of standard sizes. If necessary, the machine's arm can rotate the saw in another direction to trim branches before processing the main trunk. The saw blade has an adjustable speed, ensuring precise cuts without damaging the wood grain. The chainsaw has a compact yet powerful design, with a gasoline or electric engine encased in a durable plastic housing, usually in orange or red. The sturdy handle is covered with a non-slip rubber grip, allowing the operator to hold it securely even while wearing gloves. The chainsaw blade consists of a long metal guide bar with a sharp-toothed chain wrapped around it. When the engine runs, the chain spins at high speed, cutting through it effortlessly. An automatic lubrication system reduces friction and extends the lifespan of the blade. The operator grips the handle firmly, gently pressing the throttle to adjust the cutting speed. As the blade makes contact with the tree trunk, the chain starts slicing through, sending sawdust flying. The machine vibrates slightly with each cut, but the anti-vibration system helps maintain control. As the chainsaw operates, The operator maintains a steady stance, positioning the blade at the base of the tree at the right angle. The fast-spinning chain cuts through the bark first, then gradually moves deeper into the solid wood. A screeching sound emerges as the blade encounters dense wood, but the chainsaw continues working without hesitation. Once the cut is deep enough, the operator adjusts the cutting direction to control the fall of the tree. Finally, the trunk splits and crashes to the ground with a loud boom. The chainsaw is a hazardous tool, so operators always wear protective gear such as helmets, safety goggles, and cut-resistant gloves. Some models feature an automatic chain brake, which immediately stops the blade if kickback is detected. Additionally, when using the chainsaw, the operator must maintain a stable stance, avoiding overhead cutting or unstable positions to prevent loss of control. Cutting into soil or rocks should also be avoided, as it can damage the blade. Chainsaws are widely used in forestry, construction, and tree trimming operations. Due to their fast and flexible cutting ability, they significantly reduce labor time compared to manual saws. In dense forest environments, chainsaws can handle various types of trees, from softwood to hardwood. Some high-end models are equipped with more powerful engines, allowing them to cut through large diameter while maintaining high efficiency. Before the sun rises, the timber trucks have already begun their journey. The sky is still draped in mist, but the roaring engines shatter the silence of the forest. The heavily loaded truck, carrying massive logs, maneuvers through deep potholes and thick mud. Ahead lies a rushing stream, water crashing against rocks, carrying branches and foaming white. But the steel warhorses do not stop. The truck plunges into the water, its massive wheels churning up mud and debris. The icy water surges against the undercarriage, slamming against the steel frame, but it cannot halt the journey. The deeper the truck moves into the forest, the more treacherous the road becomes. The thick, sticky mud seems determined to trap the massive wheels. Each time the tires sink, the engine roars fiercely, sending thick plumes of black smoke into the sky. The driver grips the steering wheel tightly, eyes focused ahead, foot pressing hard on the accelerator to conquer the challenge. When climbing steep slopes, log trucks face the risk of losing momentum or sliding backward if the road is too slippery. The driver must stay in a low gear to maintain traction and carefully control the throttle to prevent the wheels from spinning in place. On steep inclines, trucks may need to ascend in a zigzag pattern instead of going straight up, reducing the effective slope and improving grip. If the incline is too steep or the soil is too soft, a bulldozer or another truck may need to push from behind for assistance. In some cases, the driver might have to reduce the load, making multiple smaller trips to ensure safety. If the truck starts sliding backward, emergency brakes and wheel chocks made of wood or rocks can help prevent a dangerous descent. No matter how treacherous the path, no matter how daunting the obstacles, the timber trucks keep moving forward. They are the steel warhorses of the deep forest, never backing down. Mud, raging streams, and steep inclines cannot defeat them. This is more than just a journey, it is an endless testament to resilience. The logs, after being transported from the forest to the sawmill, still retain their rough, rugged exterior, bearing the marks of time and nature. The sap is still fresh, the bark cracked, and the surface uneven from where branches were cut off. Yet, beneath this coarse outer layer lies precious grain patterns, waiting to be revealed and transformed into a brand new form. As the rough logs enter the sawmill, sharp blades begin their task of stripping away their aged outer layer. The high-pitched whirring of the saw echoes through the air, slicing through the wood layer by layer, revealing the smooth core within. Wood chips fly in all directions, and the fresh scent of timber fills the workshop, marking the transformation of raw logs into neatly cut planks. As the log is placed on the conveyor belt, the sharp saw blade spins at high speed. The piercing sound of metal slicing through it fills the air, tearing through layers to reveal the core within. Sawdust flies in all directions, covering the floor in a fine golden layer. Each cut requires absolute precision. Even a slight misalignment can cause the plank to warp, bend, or crack. From rugged tree trunks in the wild forest, the wood has now donned a completely new appearance. It may become warm flooring, sturdy furniture, or elegant doors. The journey from a raw log to a finished product is a testament to human craftsmanship and the hidden beauty within every grain of wood. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing updates. Thank you for your support.